Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are here with a new video that is related to Microsoft Excel shortcut keys, and this video is related to the previous one. In the previous video we have discussed about the different shortcut keys related to the text operation. For example, copy, paste, cut, undo and redo. Today we will discuss about different shortcut keys related to the different operation for workbook. What are the different shortcut keys we have discussed today? So let's start. Number one is to open a workbook. Ctrl plus O is used to open a workbook. That is the short key. Short key means without using mouse we can perform different operation very quickly and rapidly, and our work is performed very fastly. That's why we use shortcut keys. So I am going to apply the control key from the keyboard and I will press the O to open a new workbook. So let's see students. When I press the control key and the letter O from the keyboard, so you will see this screen that is related to open a workbook. Without using mouse, I can open a workbook and I can choose a workbook from here in the list. Recent open workbook, list is coming on the screen, we can see. And you can perform these operations by using the arrow keys given on the keyboard without using mouse. So Control O is used to open a new workbook. Now I have to move again towards that screen, and the next one is print a workbook. For printing a workbook, Control P is used. So I will press again Control key from the keyboard and then I will press the letter P. So you have noticed that another screen is appeared in front of you. That is print preview. Print preview means the currently open workbook is going to print because I have used the shortcut key Control plus P, and the print preview is coming on the screen, we can see. And on the left side there is a print button and the number of copies, how much copies we want to print. Number of copies means how much number of pages we want to print through the printer, and printer gives us the hard copy. And there is a name of printer is coming on the screen. You can choose the printer name from here, what printer you have installed with your computer. So we can perform printing by using the Control P shortcut key. Now again move towards the previous sheet, and the next shortcut key is related to the save a workbook. So without using mouse, how could you save your workbook? So you have to press the control key given on the keyboard, and after that you have to press the letter S from the keyboard. So your workbook is going to save. So you see the processing or the R glass is appear on the screen, that is showing that your workbook is going to save, and you have already given a name. That's why it is not asking about the name, because you have already given the name. That's why it's going to save. Again I am going to press Control plus A. You will see the R glass is appear on the screen, that is showing that your workbook is going to save. And the next one is called switching between apps, and the shortcut key is used Control plus Tab. Tab key is given on the left side of the keyboard, and on the some keyboard it is given on the right side, on the top right side. So there is a tab key. I'm going to press with the control key. So let's see what happened. Control, then I will press the tab. So you have noticed that I have moved, or I have switched to another worksheet or a workbook that is open, that is blank. So in this way we can move between two different workbook by using the Control plus Tab key. And it is necessary that another workbook is already open. If the other workbook is not open, so you could not move or could not switch by using Control plus tab key. Again, I will press the Control plus tab, so I will move or I will switch to the previous workbook. Again, I am going to press Control then tab. So you will see that without using mouse, I am come back to the previous workbook. So I am going to switching between two different workbook by using the shortcut key Control plus tab. And after that, the last one, that is called close a workbook, Control plus W. If you want to finish your work and you are going to close your workbook, so you will use Control plus W, so your workbook will be closed. So I'm not going to close this workbook, I want to close the other one. So I will have to move by using Control tab, and now I am here in this workbook and I want to close this one. So I will use Control plus W. So you will see it is going to close, and before going to close, it will ask you, you want to save your workbook or you do not want to save your workbook. So I do not want to save my workbook, or I want to save, so I will give a name. For example, first, and it will save and it will close, and I will again come back to the previous one. So now I will press Control tab, so it will not showing anything because the other workbook is closed now, and you are not going to switching between two different apps or between two different workbooks. So, students, we have discussed different shortcut keys related to the Microsoft Excel 2013 and 16. I hope that you have understood about different shortcut keys methods used for the workbook and for the text operations. So, in the next video, we will come with a new topic. So, until that, Allah Hafiz, I am going to signing out.